Hello everybody and welcome back to another Brubers Let's Play. I am Jay Chilled and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Whatever this says. Anyways, we're gonna play again, and instead we're gonna try and make some new choices and try and find a different ending. Because last time I went in a circle, or I had a brain aneurysm and walked around the town yelling and screaming at invisible things. So let's see if we can get a different reaction. But I'll skip all the other stuff and I'll get to the left door or the right door, and we'll go in the left door.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so we're back now, and let's just go. Okay. Wait a minute, it's the same room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, because the last time we went through a detour through the lounge.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ah, frick. Whoa. Whoa. This is actually kind of creepy. Oh, okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Whoa.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Cool. This is way better than the other ending. Why is this a terrible secret? Okay. Click. Is this gonna be like a zombie apocalypse type thing? Like he's building an army of dead people or something? Loading, 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 loading. Let's see. What could be a terrible secret that's important enough to hide from everybody else? Well, everybody else is gone, but he didn't say that they didn't know about it. My guess is an army of dead people. I hope. Or it's gonna be like a TV set.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley
like
realized
the Matrix
he felt a
chair.
bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Whoa. I'm so scared something's
Stanley
gonna...
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
See? Wait. Ah, crap. Escape mind control. Ah. Son of a gun. Let's go. Let's do this. This just looks way more interesting. Light bulb.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Whoa.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What does that say? It's just a series of numbers. Okay. What is going on? Okay. Oh, what's gonna happen?
Now the monitors
Whoa.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
My gosh, this is crazy.
This
Okay, I'm so glad I
mind
picked this one.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent
Can't
his
see anything.
entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
What's up there?
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What's up here? Is this anything? Or is this like... It didn't do anything. Okay. Mind control, idle, waiting, input. I saw a big glowing button right here. I can't push it? Why? I always want to push big red buttons. Alright, fine. I'll go in the doors. We can do it. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Well, does that mean I turn it off? Because it's already off.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Uh-oh.
Control?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Oh, no.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track,
no.
you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
Oh, no.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh!
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating
What do I do?
the entire complex.
What do I do?
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
What do I do?
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
What
a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Oh, no. What did I just do?
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yes?
A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Yes?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them.
What?
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
What did I just do with that
Watching
button?
you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I must hate to see it go. But I'm I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
What do I do?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean,
He knows everything.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
How does he know what I'm doing?
Buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
He knows.
See you made humble.
Oh.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You want
I thought the door was closing.
World, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye. What? No.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Oh,
30 seconds
no.
until a big boom and then nothing.
Frick, 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 frick.
Blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say.
No! That was what Okay. I'm going to speed run all the way to the end, and I'm going to click off and see what it does. Okay? That will be the end of this video, because I don't want to make the videos too long, but I do want to see what happens, because he just blew me up, and I'm a bit upset, so. Oh, I was actually panicking. I was like, he knows everything. The narrator knows all.
All of his co-workers were
I don't
gone.
care, move.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. This game is amazing. He knows what I'm thinking.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This game is like the best game I've ever played in my entire life. My entire 14
Yet
years.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And there was also, you could go left. You can go this way. So what's over here? Executive bathroom? Because the boss knows what the boss says goes. If the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Executive bathrooms. Okay, that was pointless. I just saw the door, and I just didn't want to, This door didn't open before. What? Graphs. No, don't kill the panda. Business strategy. You shoot pandas in the head? Hey. I can't even read that. Okay, what? Okay, you know what? I don't... Alright, you know what? Just because we did the other one, I'm just gonna go over here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments.
Are you
with
frickin'
some
kidding
calming
me?
New Age music.
Are you frickin' kidding me? I hate you, narrator. Are you...
Feeling soothed and
Thank you.
rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Thank you. Okay. But wait a minute. If I click off, I have a feeling it won't do anything. Just for a couple reasons. One, because I didn't restart the game, so it probably has a history of what I already did, and it's going to say, oh, so you clicked yes before and you want to do no again.
Stanley
I see.
walked straight ahead through the
Shut
large
up.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. And also because he said this game can't be beaten, so I have a feeling that it's just not going to do anything.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I actually feel like I'm being watched.
Now the monitors jumped
Whoa.
to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again.
What did I do? I can't see. I'm scared.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
What
Was
the
it
frick
over?
What did I just do?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
What's gonna happen?
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
I don't
How
care.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Thank you.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Yes, I agree.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be.
Oh, it's so
his.
pretty. Why are we in the middle of
That
the
was all
forest?
he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, a feeling of liberation.
Yes.
The immense possibility of the new path before him.
Yes.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, that was a good ending. And then I didn't get frickin' blown up. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Yeah! Woo! Beat the game! Cheer with me. Blah! Yes! Ah! That is what I am talking about. Okay. I'm gonna wait to do my exit because the frickin' idiot's gonna start talking. And I don't wanna be talking while he's talking, because then I wanna hit him. And then I know he's not real and all in my head. You're not gonna talk? Okay, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this exciting second episode of the Stanley Parable, and I will definitely be playing this game again because there are a few other things that I can do, but I don't want to keep the episodes too long, so I'm gonna end it here. You guys are the best. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you aren't into gaming that much, then why are you even here? Or if you are into gaming and you know somebody that is your best friend, you're like, hey, watch this video, it's hilarious. And then they're like, I don't really like gaming. Then why don't you direct them to my second channel, or my original channel, or my main channel, whatever you want to call it, the Brubers. We do amazing videos of reviews and different stuff. I don't even really know what we do. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.